What will happen if the bus comes to the hotel with infinite rooms with endless passengers? Can you catch a cloud in a huge bag, and what weapon is that which shoots when punched in the face drove? So imagine that you run a hotel with an infinite amount of rooms and each of them is already busy guest, but suddenly, one more guest appears and asks for a room. It seems that there are no places. But you have an endless hotel. You just need to ask a guest. From room number 1, go to room number 2 guests. From room 2 to room 3 and so on to infinity. Now room number 1 is free for a new guest, but what happens if the bus falls? An infinite number of passengers here. One free room is no longer enough to make room. You ask every hotel guest to double their room number. Room number 1 resident moving to room 2, guests from room 2 to room 4, from number 3 to number 6, and so on to infinity. Now all odd rooms are 1, 3, 5, 7, and so on are free, and since odd numbers are infinitely many, enough space for every bus passenger. And all this is possible because infinity is not just very much. She breaks the usual logic, creating space there where it shouldn't be next. And what if the planes drag a huge bag behind them? Will they be able to catch a cloud? Actually, clouds can be over 10 kilometers wide and contain billions of pounds of water. Even if you ended up with a bag that size, it would work like a giant parachute, creating so strong resistance that airplane engines just couldn't handle it. But if planes had enough power, theoretically, the cloud could be captured. However, as soon as the vapor would turn back into a liquid, weight would rip the cables and planes would collapse from the sky under their own weight. The last you stick your hand inside, clench your fingers into a fist and strike. When the fist bumps into the enemy, metal rod is pressed inside and shoots a bullet right from the backsides of your hand in the face of the enemy. It allowed to eliminate the target even before. How did she understand that was attacked?